We're here at Camp Tantozona following ASU's annual Saturday scrimmage. For Devil's Digest, I'm Justin Tantozona. That's publisher Hode Urbino. Hode, the trip's finally wrapped up after a long 4 days in this team. Obviously, the team bonding is paramount on this trip, but all these fans coming out as early as 6 in the morning for this scrimmage, a lively atmosphere for the entire community, and it was kind of a day that the defense dominated, offense started to pick it up towards the end. What were some of your main takeaways from today?
Yeah, just kind of ironic, Justin, because we really saw so many balanced efforts, I feel, not only at Camp T, but also all throughout fall camp. There have been very, very few days where one side of the ball really dominated the other, but sure enough, the scrimmage did provide that today. So if you're a big fan of defensive football, you definitely got your fill right there. I thought that whether it was disrupting the run or really getting in the passing lanes, creating pressure up front, I really feel that side of the ball for the Sun Devils really did get the best of the offense for the most part. I think that the offense later on was able to find its groove. Ironically, two newcomers scored the only 2 touchdowns of the day. Jaron Hamilton, nicknamed Turbo, did show for the upteenth time in fall camp and really go back to spring practice what a legitimate downfield threat the Alabama transfer can be. Freshman A.J. Ia, 6'6", 260, looks like anything but a freshman. So good luck trying to stop him in the passing lane, like we saw earlier today. Great touchdown pass from Jeff Sims to A.J. Ia. But really, it was a tough day for the offense. Again, got their groove somewhat towards the end. There actually were 2 short field goals that were kicked today, so that's indicative of an offense that was able to run the ball pretty deep into the red zone, but not able to finish the job there. Let's not forget, this defense returns pretty much everybody on the defensive line, not only as starters but also 2 deep, and this is the same defense that was the #1 rush defense in the Big 12, a conference that is filled with stud running backs on almost each and every team. So today I think this defense definitely showed its teeth, but I think the offense, while generally and justifiably disappointed, was able to find some pay dirt very, very late in the scrimmage.
Yeah, and Kenny Dillingham's alluded to the fact many times that going into a season, this is arguably the deepest team he's had just across every position group, and it's a very well-rounded team. They showed that today. But going back to Tempe before NAU, the season opener, do you think there's anything that the Sun Devils should prioritize on the to-do list?
Well, I think the offense really wants to make sure that when practices start up again on Monday, they can really just erase this bad taste that the scrimmage left in their mouth and just really be much more efficient, especially running the ball down in the red zone. I mean, we'll see if the scrimmage was really an anomaly, or are there going to be some issues with the short yardage situations? I think it's just really too early to hit any panic buttons or anything like that, but I think the next few sessions will definitely tell us where the offense is in that specific aspect. I think the rotation running back is pretty much set, so nothing really to examine over there. I think the wide receiver group is deep enough that Jordan Tyson, who by the way did not play not only in today's scrimmage but really was very, very limited all throughout Camp Tantozona, if he does come back in short order, this wide receiver group, which wasn't really horrible all throughout Camp T, can probably be even better than they were these last few days. I think also second unit offensive line, you want to see who exactly are the players that are stepping up over there, because I think there's really been just a lot of exchange over there. I think when you look on defense, the front 6 is pretty much, I think, established. Again, we talked about not only everybody coming back in terms of starters, but literally the entire 2 deep returning as well too. So I think those are some issues that maybe are not going to be on the to-do list. But I think just looking at the rotation of the defensive backfield, I think that is something that maybe is getting more and more established. But I think that the coaches on that side of the ball really would want to solidify that as much as they can. We're exactly 3 weeks from the season opener, and you just hope that you just have more answers than question marks. And I think really for the most case, that is really the situation we are seeing with Arizona State. You just can't really say enough when you have 80% of the roster coming back. You really should not have a lot of question marks, not even in this juncture of fall camp, and I think for the most part that is the case for Arizona State.
Well, thank you, Hode, for all your insight. 3 weeks until the kickoff at Men in America Stadium against NAU. The Sun Devils headed back to Tempe to prepare for the start of the season. So to stay locked in on all the coverage, go to DevilsDigest.com. Follow Devil's Digest on Twitter at DevilsDigest. As always, I'm Justin Tantozona. That's publisher Hode Urbino. We'll talk to you guys soon.